I used to think I knew what rich looked like. Turns out I was looking at the wrong thing for a long time. Chased the corner office, chased the number in the bank, chased the truck that said I made it even when the engine drank more than I could afford. But I kept the payments quiet, cause admitting it was hard meant admitting I was lying to myself most. To my kids sometimes when I wasn't home for dinner, when I said soon to me and I don't know, when I worked weekends and called it winning. Had a boss who shook my hand and said you're almost there. I smiled and thanked him, went home and couldn't sleep. Stared at the ceiling counting everything I still didn't have. Forgot to count the kid asleep down the hall, just down the hall. I was so damn close to the version of it, almost close enough to touch, but my hands were shaking by then, and I wasn't sure from what. Rich ain't always money, sometimes it's sleeping all the way through. Rich ain't the square footage, it's having nowhere to be and nothing to prove. The richest I ever felt wasn't in a boardroom, it was on the porch with lemonade going warm, and my kid just talking, not about anything, just talking, and me actually there. I know a man who drives a truck that costs more than my house. He never eats a meal without checking his phone. Sleeps 4 hours if he's lucky, wakes up already behind. Says he'll slow down when he gets there. He been saying that for 9 years. I'm not judging, I was him, not the drug but the feeling. That feeling where stopping feels like failing, and rest is just guilt wearing a blanket. But somewhere around Tuesday, 3rd week of March, I looked at my daughter drawing on the kitchen floor. She didn't ask me anything, just looked up and smiled and went back to coloring. And I thought I missed so many of these. For what? For almost. They can keep the corner office, I'll take the porch. They can keep the title, I take the time. Rich ain't always money, sometimes it's sleeping all the way through. Rich ain't the square footage, it's having nowhere to be and nothing to prove. The richest I ever felt wasn't in a boardroom, it was on the porch with lemonade going warm, and my kid just talking, not about anything, just talking, and me actually there. I'm not saying don't work hard, I'm not saying the money doesn't matter. Lord knows it matters when the heat bill comes and the car makes that sound again. But there's a difference between building something and running from something. And for a while I was doing both and calling it ambition. The thing nobody tells you is that you can hit every number on the list and still feel like you missed. I step back, not all at once, gradually said no to the thing that would've made the account look better. Say yes to school, pick up instead. First time in years I sat on that porch and felt nothing but nothing in the best way. Just nothing to chase, nobody expecting anything from me for the next 2 hours. And my kid's shoe was untied and I tied it, and that was enough. That was actually enough. I'm not going back to that. I know what I'm worth now, and it ain't got a dollar sign on it. Rich ain't always money, sometimes it's sleeping all the way through. Rich ain't the square footage, it's having nowhere to be and nothing about anything, just talking, and me actually there. And me actually there. Rich ain't always money. Never broke a promise to myself. Yeah. Foreman told me, hold on, your time's coming soon. That was 2 winters back, I'm still in the same room. Union man shook my hand, said, brother, we got you. Walked out the meeting, never heard from that dude. Government sent a letter, said relief was on the way. I take it to the fridge, it yellowed then it faded. Every man with a title got a speech real pretty, but pretty don't pay rent out here in this city. Boss called me loyal like that's supposed to feel good. Loyal to who exactly? To this neighborhood. I done been loyal to people who couldn't spell my name right. Stayed quiet when I should've burned the bridge that night. I kept waiting for somebody to come through. Kept believing words from men who never followed through. One day I'm standing in my garage at 5 a.m. Wrench in my hand, nobody watching, and it hit me then. The world broke every promise it made me, so I stopped making deals with the world. Every oath they swore just left me standing empty. Every contract burned, every word got curled, but I never broke a promise to myself. Never shook my own hand and lied. The only thing I trust is what I built alone. No witness needed, I already know what's inside. Friend of 15 years, yeah, I thought that was solid. Said I got you, always like that meant something. Honest, first time I needed him, he had too much going on. I stopped calling after that, just moved along. Politicians got this way of talking slow and warm, like they rehearsed it in a mirror during the thunderstorm. I used to vote, used to hope, used to write the letters down. Now I just fix my own truck in the dark before the town wakes up. I ain't bitter, not in the right word for it, more like I just learned exactly where the line is. You want my trust, you gotta earn it in the doing. Not the saying words are cheap and I'm done pursuing. My daddy said, son, a man's word is everything. He was right, just didn't say whose word to be believing. I stopped looking out for somebody to confirm it. Stop needing somebody that'll say that I deserved it. 3 in the morning, no applause, no notification, just me and what I promised when I had no patience. Left the world broke every promise it made me, so I stopped making deals with the world. Every oath they swore just left me standing empty. Every contract burned, every word got curled, but I never broke a promise to myself. Never shook my own hand and lied. The only thing I trust is what I built alone. No witness needed, I already know what's inside. You know what's funny? I used to think I needed people to believe in me, for it to be real. Like if nobody clapped, maybe it didn't count. But that truck runs now, I fixed it myself. 3 weekends, skin knuckles, no YouTube tutorial could finish it. Just me figuring it out in the cold. And when it turned over that Sunday morning, nobody was there, and it was fine. It was more than fine. I don't need witnesses for the promises that matter most. Every man who swore to me lied. The only oath that held was mine. The world broke every promise it made me, so I stopped making deals with the world. Every oath they swore just left me standing empty. Every contract burned, every word got curled, but I never broke a promise to myself. Never shook my own hand and lied. The only thing I trust is what I built alone. contract I still honor. My word to myself, the only one that didn't wander. No ceremony, no handshake, no one had decided. Just made it in the dark and every morning I reminded. No, never broke a promise to myself. Nobody handed me a candle when the lights went out. Nobody said, watch your step, boy. They just let me fall. And I did. More than once. Yeah. Light was the only thing still working. Mama ain't had time for warning, she was barely surviving. Daddy showed me two things: how to throw a punch and how a man walks out the door without looking back once. No helmet on the bicycle, no rules about the knife. Just don't come home bleeding and don't wake me up at night. That was the whole lesson. Everything else I had to find in the gravel, in the dark, in the space between wrong and fine. They say I missed out, I say I got a different kind of school, where the teacher is consequence and the classroom is a fool, making all the same mistakes until the mistakes start speaking back, and you learn to read the silence before the whole thing goes black. You had somebody telling you which roads to avoid. I had to walk every single one just to know they were wrong. You were protected, I was just out there. Raised by wolves, not warnings. Learned at night, not in the morning. Your safety net was always there, mine was the ground. When it all fell apart, I was the only one around. You were one about everything, I wasn't one about a thing. Funny how I knew exactly what to do when the whole world started crumbling. 15 years old, first time somebody pulled a blade. Not in a movie, not in a story. In my face in the shade of the alley behind builders where the good kids didn't go. I didn't run out cause I was brave, cause I didn't know there was an option. See, fear is a luxury when you live inside the fear. You stop flinching, eventually not healed, just used to the gear. Weight of it carries different when you want it long enough. You start walking like the world owes you nothing, and that's the truth. Now I'm in rooms where men in suits talk about grit like it's a brand. Ain't never been hungry past a diet plan, never worked with their hands. And I said quiet, let them talk, cause I already know there ain't a seminar on earth that teaches what the hard way shows. Your warnings kept you safe inside the lines. My scars kept me ready for the moment when the lines disappear. Raised by wolves, not warnings. Learned at night, not in the morning. Your safety net was always there, mine was the ground. When it all fell apart, I was the only one around. You were one about everything, I wasn't one about a thing. Funny how I knew exactly what to do when the whole world started crumbling. I used to think I got robbed or something. A childhood that came with instructions, with guardrails, with someone who looked at me and said, hey, be careful. But careful people don't know what to do when careful stops working. When the plan falls through, when the safety fails, when the thing they told you would never happen, happens. I do. I always knew. Nobody handed me a map, I got lost instead. And I found every road back on my own, damn near every time. Not cause I'm strong, just cause there was no one else to call. And I walk with it, every alley, every loss. Every night I ate nothing, still showed up. I carry all of it, not like a wound, like a key. By kitchen, no AC fan spinning. Daddy's boots by the door, still got yesterday's mud on them. 11 miles of school on the road that tried to swallow us. Didn't have the name brands, didn't have the clean shoes. Packed lunch in a bag that everybody in class knew. I kept my head down, not from shame, just from focus. Didn't need that validation, didn't need the notices. You think I grew up poor? No, I grew up accountable. Every dollar counted twice, every lesson was foundational. Roof had a leak, yeah, but we fixed it ourselves. Didn't call nobody, just moved the bucket and deal. They said, you're from where? Yeah, I heard that look before I heard the words. The way your mouth moved told me everything. Thought you had me figured out before I said a thing. Well, let me tell you something slow, so it sticks. Everything I am came up through that gravel and grit. Gravel in my blood, dirt under my hands. Raised on roads and my forgotten hard work and plans. You can take the boy off the back roads, move him to your town, but that gravel don't wash out, it just settles down. I ain't running from it, I ain't hiding where I'm from. Everything you see standing here, that rough road made me one. Gravel in my blood, yeah, gravel in my blood. Gravel in my blood. Had a cousin move to the city, came back talking different. Like where we from was something wrong, some kind of affliction. I get it, word to make you feel small. When your address is a county road and your porch needs a haul. But I watched my granddad fix an engine with a wire and a prayer. No YouTube video, no manual, just hands and years and wear. That man never had a degree, never had a title, but he built something that lasted, you tell me was vital. Some of y'all pay good money to learn what we already live. How to wake up with nothing and still got something to give. How to shake a man's hand and mean it when you do. How to keep your word when keeping it costs you. So yeah, I'm from the gravel, I'm from the screen door in the borrowed truck in the battle. I'm from the wood, figure it out and knew we always do. And I wouldn't trade a single pothole to be anything like you. So yeah, I'm from the gravel, hey. I'm from the screen door in the borrowed truck in the battle, hey. I'm from the wood, figure it out and knew we always do. And I wouldn't trade a single pothole to be anything like you. Gravel in my blood, dirt under my hands. Raised on roads that mass forgotten hard work and plans. You can take the boy off the back roads, move him to your town, but that gravel don't wash out, it just settles down. I ain't running from it, I ain't hiding where I'm from. Everything you see standing near that rough road made me one. Gravel in my blood, gravel in my blood. You know, there was a time I almost believed him. Almost thought I had to leave all that behind just to be something. Started talking smooth and started dressing different. And one night I looked in the mirror and I didn't recognize the distance between who I was standing there and who raised me. And it wasn't shame I felt, it was something closer to crazy. Like I'd driven so far down the paved road that I forgot the sound of gravel. Forgot what it meant to ride rough. Forgot that rough was the whole point. I came from empty pockets, and I came from honest people. And I'd rather have that than your polished and your equal. Raised on roads and mass forgotten hard work and plans. You can take the boy off the back roads, move him to your town, but that gravel don't wash out, it just settles down. I ain't running from it, I ain't hiding where I'm from. Everything you see standing near that rough road made me one. I came from gravel roads and empty pockets. Turned out that was all the education I needed. Gravel in my blood, gravel in my blood. tax a free mind. Yeah. Got a stack of letters on the kitchen table, red ink, bold type. Every one of them got my name on it, like I owe 'em my whole life. Yeah. County came and marked the fence post, said the land ain't mine to keep. But they can't put a lien on what I'm thinking when I'm lying here half asleep. They repoed the truck on a Tuesday. I watched them from the door. Didn't say a word, just lit a cigarette, sat down on the porch floor. Cause as I've been poor before, I'll probably be poor again, that ain't new. But this right here was moving in my chest, that they ain't got a form for food. They taxed the wages, taxed the land, taxed the liquor in the glass, taxed the mile I drive to work on roads they let fall apart fast. Got a fee for being born and a fee when you finally die. But somewhere between all that, I found something they can't monetize. Take the money, go ahead. Take the 40 acres in the shed. Take the name off the mailbox if you want. But there's one thing you can't touch, one thing you ain't found yet, and I don't think you ever gonna. I don't think you ever gonna. They got liens on everything I own, every brick, every bone, every acre, every loan. But my mind is the one thing that never foreclose on. You can't tax a free mind. Boy, you can't tax a free mind. Take my land, take my truck, take my last thing down. But the direction I'm headed, that's mine. You can't tax a free mind. That can't tax a free mind. I seen men break when the bank showed up, just fall right in the driveway. Seen them nod and sign and shake the hand of the man who took their birthplace. I understand it, I'm not judging, I've been close to that edge myself. But something in me wouldn't let me hand them the one thing I had left. They on the road I drive on, every painted line and pothole. They on the signal and the frequency and the servo with my info. On the water, in the pipes, on the air, they let me breathe through tags. But inside this skull, I swear to God, there ain't a single form for that. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm just some broke man on a porch talking to the dog, cause there ain't nobody left to talk toward. Or maybe, just maybe, I figured out the one thing they can't hold. A man who thinks for himself is a man who never fully own. Take the money, go ahead. Take the 40 acres in the shed. Take the name off the mailbox if you want. But there's one thing you can't touch, one thing you ain't found yet, and I don't think you ever gonna. I don't think you ever gonna. They got liens on everything I own, every brick, every bone, every acre, every loan. But my mind, that's the one thing they'll never foreclose on. You can't tax a free mind. Boy, you can't tax a free mind. Take my land, take my truck, take my last thing down. But the direction I'm headed, that's mine. You can't tax a free mind. They can't tax a free mind. You know what's funny? They spend so long building systems to track everything a man does. Where he goes, what he buys, who he calls at 2 in the morning. And they got real good at it, real good. But they still can't tell you what a man's thinking when he's quiet. Can't order what happens when I sit here and just decide. Decide I'm not broken cause the numbers say I'm broke. Decide I'm not finished just because they sent the notice. That on roads I drive on, they don't own the direction I'm headed. They own the building where I work. They don't know why I show up. They can take a life from a man, but a man who knows that, a man who really knows that, you can't touch him. Not really, not where it matters.